Another good morning, time to go.
Welcome to the east coast of Malaysia, where our underwater adventure begins. Malaysia is blessed with many marvelous dive sites, but the place that holds a special spot in my heart is Kuala Dungun! The district of Kuala Dungun is in the state of Terengganu. It's about 360 kilometers from the capital and a short drive from a hotel through the jetty, and then we get ourselves onto the dive boats. We take the time to check our scuba gear and prepare to head out to sea.
This is us.
The 40 minutes boat ride to Tenggol Island is a little rough today, but we're all excited and really eager to get us some vitamin C. There are over 24 known dive sites at Tenggol, and each one is special in its own way. We've just arrived at our dive site. This dive site is in the south of Tenggol Island. Tokong Timur translates as Eastern Temple, where a lighthouse stands guard atop a rocky islet. Our dive guide Kamal begins the dive briefing. So just like that, it's time to gear up and it's time to explore the ocean. The ocean embraced us and welcomed us back. We descend into the blue wonderland. We explored an alien landscape teeming with life, from coral beds and reefs to undersea valleys to a shipwreck. What mysteries surround this unfortunate vessel? We were amazed by the curious marine life living around Tenggol Island. There were colorful and bizarre macroscopic nudibranch and the equally vibrant but skittish anemone fish. Here are a family of clown anemone fish that darted around, curiously checking us out.
We are all looking for adventure.
We explored the darkened corridors of the Sawadi wreck, wondering if it sailed a full life on the high seas before settling down in this watery grave. We also discovered a couple of blue-ringed angelfish. They wandered by as if on a romantic walk at a park. I've observed this species to be fond of dark interiors. We navigated to the north of Tenggol Island and slipped into the foreboding Teluk Nakhoda, Skipper's Bay, which was being partially hidden by the mist. Surface intervals are a time to relax and reflect before the next dive. Time flew by and a journey of discovery continues.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go.
I've always had a fear of jellyfish, and guess what? They were out in numbers today. And this gave me a chance to see them up close. As they hovered in space defying gravity, I can't help but be mesmerized by their ethereal beauty.
I am alive and I soar. Still I run towards the wind and let the challenge draw me in, cause I want more.
Hey, here's two black-spotted pufferfish, and they look quite different from each other, with one sporting a yellow underbelly. They're also affectionately called dog-faced puffer. Can you see why? The first time you see a school of big-eye snappers is a pretty big deal. They are not overly timid, and they may let divers approach to get shots like this. Rays like this blue-spotted stingray usually hug the seafloor and can be quite difficult to spot despite its brightly colored polka dot pattern. These two Clark's anemone fish have made this anemone patch their home. It's a home filled with love. Why else would it be shaped like a heart? We're blessed to be delighted by such an awe-inspiring world. Climate change is becoming a serious concern, and for the sake of humanity, we should take every effort to preserve this blue frontier. While we're here, the earth is on loan to us. Before we leave it, let's make it a better place. Towards the end of our dive, a trio of devil rays appeared, like a reward after a day of exploration. Their horns are actually cephalic fins near their mouths that help it to feed on planktons. The devil ray is harmless and shy, and we are grateful that they showed up.
And I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be living free.
Well, this has been a great dive adventure. I'll see you guys soon.
I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free.